Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Nerdiness. Now, before we get started with this video, I want to tell you a little bit about one of my favorite channels called Rage Quit Productions. It's a really great channel, and it has good videos when it wants to have good videos, and funny videos when it wants to. And, by the way, I've heard that it may raise your midichlorian count to watch those videos, so I would recommend you check it out. As Rage Quit Productions is a friendly channel to Star Wars Nerdiness, helping Rage Quit helps Star Wars Nerdiness. So if you're subscribed to me, you should be subscribed to him. Now, on with the video. George Lucas made some less than popular changes to the original Star Wars films. For example, we've all heard the phrase Han shot first. Some of George Lucas's changes were pretty terrible, and that's something that now fans kind of try to cover up when there's a debate between which was better, George Lucas or Disney. But don't worry guys, we can keep hating on Disney, because they made some changes that even George Lucas wouldn't have been crazy enough to make. We all remember that famous scene from Star Wars A New Hope when Luke Skywalker is lightsaber training in the Millennium Falcon, and that scene has sometimes been criticized for having imperfect lightsaber effects, but they were always okay, until now. We see the lightsaber slipping and sliding across the hilt, and to make matters worse, we see that Luke's lightsaber has two different blades on it, and when it moves, they sometimes disconnect from each other, revealing that one is significantly longer than the other. And not to mention, almost every time that a lightsaber is on, they feel the need to change the character's pupils to make it look like the lightsaber is reflecting off of their eyes. And that wasn't the only weird eye maneuver. In fact, in another scene, they made Luke Skywalker's eye twinkle. I mean, what the heck? Sometimes you have to wonder what Disney was thinking with some of these changes. I'm just imagining a much younger version of a Disney official, sitting alone in a theater watching Star Wars, wondering, why doesn't Luke's eye twinkle when he's talking to Obi-Wan? I'm gonna skip through talking about that added line because I think we've all heard enough of that. I'm just going to go ahead to start talking about The Empire Strikes Back. The most noticeable changes to The Empire Strikes Back were made during the Battle of Hoth. The whole sequence was extended by adding in CGI shots. Now, the shots were good, but you could tell they were different because the AT-AT looked significantly different, and honestly, the laser blast looked pretty bad. The rest of the movie had minor changes in it, and they weren't too bad, but they really could have tried harder with the CGI. Luckily, I did not notice any major changes made to Return of the Jedi, except all three movies had this sort of cartoonish a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away letters. But one thing that Disney failed to do was ruin Star Wars, because Star Wars can't be ruined. Even with these changes, Star Wars is the same franchise that we know and love, and we always will, even though it's in the hands of Disney, at least for now. Leave a like, subscribe, and may the Force be with you.